Hello everyone, this is Dr. Patrick Asanza, your HR coach. During this time of the pandemic, a lot of HR practitioners have been asking what could be their most important role in order to help their companies adapt to the realities of the changing work environment and the new normal as brought about by the pandemic. And I would always tell them that I think as HR practitioners, we need to focus on one very important HR process, but is usually very much neglected. Often, we HR practitioners would dive into the so-called womb to tomb, or the entire gamut of HR from recruitment to separation, without really realizing that there is one very essential, very important process that we have to go through before we dwell into the other usual HR processes, and this is the so-called HR planning. HR planning is a strategic process that involves forecasting of human resources requirements of the company vis-a-vis the company's objectives or the changing work environment or business climate. Without HR planning, therefore, an organization cannot properly adapt to realities, especially nowadays that require some business continuity strategies. HR planning involves 4 broad steps. 1 is the assessment of the current HR supply. 2 is the analysis of the future HR demand of the organization. 3, it is the matching of the HR supply and HR demand, which would give you an HR forecast. And number 4 is the sourcing strategy and implementation. In all these 4 broad steps or strategies, you actually need to have some analysis and review of the HR information or data that you have in the company. And you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are actually basically HR planning tools that you can access, and one of which, of course, is the SWOT analysis. But given these times of modern technologies, there are actually software and HR tools that come very handy. You can think of for example, the 9 grid or the 9-box grid, and HR dashboard, and of course the strategic workforce planning map, and at the same time the software for compensation and benefits analysis, as well as the software for HR scenario planning. All these are available in the internet and you can review it. But what I'm telling you or sharing with you as HR practitioners or HR managers, on whose shoulders the burden of enabling the company to adapt to this new normal, is that you should not miss on this very important step, HR planning. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's again another day, and I've shared with you something that is hopefully going to help you in your HR practice. Good day, everyone, and I hope you follow all my presentations, my videos. You can subscribe to my FB page and click down below if you're interested to keep following my series of HR tips. Thank you and have a good day.